Right, got a battle here against Sheyeti, and it's a UU and U match, and I brought my Halloween theme, you know, with the quotation marks. It's just a bunch of old guys that are threw together that resembles menacing, so whatever. I just wanted to show off my new intro. Anyway, he lives with the most OU thing that can be in UU, which is an Alakazam, and I was like, ARG! So, fortunately, I did bring my Noctowl, which can handle an Alakazam pretty well, I suppose. And he Thunder Waves me, which I didn't even see coming at all. And now he starts to taunt me, which I should have seen coming from a mile ago. What? Whatever. So, I got to my Umbreon predicting a Psychic now, but he decides to Swagger. I'm like, oh my god. So he taunts me as I try to pursue, but I fail. But it kind of works out for me because I get the more epic pursuit while he switches out, which is like now. But unfortunately, he has to have a Sash because he's a lead, and I don't manage to kill off the Alakazam. So the confused hex at the start pretty much mattered, but I'm not gonna care. I win anyway. Ha! Spoilers! Nah, you know I don't give out spoilers, so I lose. But then I don't give out spoilers, so I win. And you decide. Anyway, predicting the Earthquake, I got to my In Your DS! Huzzarg! And he tried to Shadow Sneak, which does a crap load after the curse, but I mean, fortunately for me, I'm able to nail it with a Will-O-Wisp, so I can slice that thing's attack into bits. Now, I forget what kind of dumb hidden power I had. I'm guessing it's water, because I'm a douche, and yeah, come on, give me a break. Catching a Rotom with the correct hidden power just sucks. I can't do it, okay? So, I sent out Umbreon the Unbreakable, the Umbreon the Unbreakable the Umbreon. You decide the order. And he tries to Shadow Sneak, so I guess that was epic prediction. So now I'm gonna start with my retarded tickling because, well, Pyopa likes Umbreon tickling him, so I might also try on some other things like the Mark. And yeah, this is the second Pokemon that I've had to torment with Tickle. I mean, first it was Wigglytuff versus Mark, and I had to force my Wigglytuff to charm that thing. So now I'm forcing my male Umbreon to tickle it. I was like, oh. So our epic predictions, normal type move, and I got to my In Your DS, huzzah! And he sends out the Alakazam, maybe as a status fodder or death fodder, whatever. But I go straight for the Thunderbolt because, well, I don't really know why the heck I went straight for the Thunderbolt. I should have tried Will-O-Wisp, but it works out for me anyway. So out comes this piece of shit, which gave me so much trouble in our last NU battle. And I do outspeed it, and I nail it with a Thunder Wave and get the immediate Para Hack. So in before Sleep Powder, I switch out to my Noctowl for the Paralyze and Insomnia, and his Psychic does, well, absolutely nothing because Noctowl is a special wall. And I bet Pyopa is like, oh, do the physical thing again. Nope, sorry. So he sends out this Ragnail, and epic predictions a switch, so I go with a Whirlwind, but unfortunately he brings out this American Homeboy, which I'm really starting to get annoyed with now. So he tries to predict another switch and goes back to that Nidoking, and I'm like, oh, poop, Megahorn. But I don't really think anyone would actually carry Megahorn, I don't know why, but he misses with his Stone Age anyway. And before you say, oh, Umbreon is defensive, that Stone Age Mace didn't matter. He had rivalry. He told me that over Skype when we were battling. What a douche. I'm taking advantage of his kindness, but I'm just like that, you know, I'm evil. So I don't really know what he's planning to do, maybe explode, but I'm not gonna chance it, and I go for a Wish, and then he really does go for the explosion, and I was like, oh, facepalm. But fortunately the burn really helped me, and the explosion does under half with lefties, and I am not going to stay in for a step super effective Tinted Lens bug burst, so I got to my Hunter. It's the same Agility Jot minus the Life Orb and the retarded name. And I'm gonna go for agility here. I'm hoping he won't go for the Sleep Powder, and he doesn't. So this American Homeboy, I'm gonna Brave Bird it, and it does shit. Base 120 stab, max attack, muscle band. Come on, it does nothing. Damn those stupid Americans. Psycho, I'm looking at you. Anyway, he sends out this uber loose version under 9,000, and he serves me and gets a freaking crit. I'm like, why on Glaceon? You can't do that. But fortunately, I'm able to 2KO with Specs Ice Beam, so that's really smacksy Glaceon action right there. Glaceon 2KOs a special war. Suck on that. Anyway, I sent out my in your DS because I'm predicting some kind of Stone Age or Earthquake. No, actually I wasn't predicting. I just didn't want my Glaceon to die on a special video. I don't want that to happen anymore. No, I'm not gonna let Glaceon die because I'm stubborn. So we burn each other because, well, it's Halloween, and I suppose Halloween has something to do with fire because fire is scary. Hell, I don't even know why the hell I'm doing this Halloween special. It's not like I celebrate Halloween anyway. So he tries to, what does he try to do? Well, never mind, it doesn't do anything. So my Nightshade, well, it hits the incoming Venomoth and we get double Parahex here, which is really funny. So he bug buzzes me, and apparently Tinted Lens doesn't work against darkness, so he dies. Yay. So the video lah. So he sends out this American Homeboy, which I'm really starting to hate now. If there's World War III, it will be Singapore versus American, I swear it. So I predict a normal move. I got to my Aggron to quad resist it, and he gets a crit, which totally didn't matter, but it was still funny anyway. So I decided to paralyze it to slow it down, because I know those things have like what, base 100 speed, and they are really speedy despite their appearance, and I don't really know what to do. My Aggron is not going to be doing anything, and he decides to slack off, and I'm like, poop. That is just awesome. So I got to my Grace Glaze because he's Tronting now, and I suppose I can kick some butt with Glaceon, but he decides to be a jerk and pack Sucker Punch. Ugh. Americans. I don't even know what to say. I will never go to America. Not now. Not ever. Grr. So my only hope of winning is through retardedness tickle, and he decides to focus punch me. I'm thinking, oh shit. But fortunately Parahex saves my butt, and I'm able to pursue the switching American Homeboy because I can. So out comes this Scarf Rivalry Nidoking. His Earthquake gets another crit, which was just perfect. So I go for another wish because I want my Umbreon alive. It's my only hope of winning this dumb thing, I swear it. So I pursue, and thankfully he didn't have poison point on my Umbreon. Could have been screwed a lot earlier in this match, and he could have won. So all he has left is this American Homeboy, and I have 3 pokes left: my Umbreon, my Aggron, and my Noctowl. My Noctowl cannot do anything to a normal type at all. My Aggron has no attack EVs, and that thing is bulky as heck. And my Umbreon, well, the only offensive move it has is Pursuit, so prepare yourself for a stall war as I try to tickle that thing. So he tries to focus punch me, but I predict that because I'm smart and I pursue, and he lost his focus because Americans slack too much. I don't know. He's getting on my nerves, really. He could just run. He knows he can't win. I'm just being cocky, whatever. So I try to pursue and get some damage on it, but even with a few defense drops, it doesn't do anything. So I predict a normal move. Wait, no, what? Whatever. I go with an Iron Head. It almost kills it, but not quite. But it's not like it matters anyway. He doesn't have Earthquake, and he takes himself out with Life Orb. So that is a good game, and goodbye, Sheyeti.